There's nothing as annoying as a check engine light when you are cruising along the way and bonding with your vehicle. It completely distorts your thought process and makes an otherwise great morning suddenly look bleak, especially if you're broke and your vehicle is out of warranty. A little portable OBD2 scanner permanently left in the glove box can be a breath of fresh air in such an instance. This is the ultimate promise of the Answer AD410. But does this portable scanner live up to the expectation of its class? Join me as I find out. First things first, I bought this Answer code reader directly. I did not receive it as a gift from anyone. The thoughts shared here reflect my honest, unbiased experience of using this scanner for at least once a week for 5 years running now. When I first got the Answer AD410 code reader, my first thoughts were that it was solidly made. I was also supremely impressed with how clear and distinct the little display came up. All that was left was to use the unit and see how well it would perform and importantly hold up in the months and years to come. 5+ years after, I believe the time for a verdict is now. The transparent pack of the Answer AD410 contains the code reader itself, a manual which is super helpful, and a cable for updating the unit. The cable for the update is pretty useless anyway, as there appears to be no update for this code reader since I bought it more than 5 years ago. The Answer AD410 captured in this review is a basic code reader with the ability to read and erase basic error codes, so nothing fancy there. However, beyond basic code reading and erasure, the OBD2 code reader also has the ability to display live data stream if you are interested in the information to dig deeper into a challenge. Other exciting abilities of the Answer AD410 code reader include the ability to decode vehicle identification numbers on vehicles, run O2 sensor tests, run a VAP test, and the freeze frame functionality, which essentially stores vital information such as vehicle and engine speed when an error code is set. I've used this Answer AD410 to check almost all the traditional makes and models post 1996. Lexus, Toyota, Acura, Nissan, Kia, Hyundai, Mercedes-Benz, etc. All the time, the little code reader has pulled up the codes I asked from it and has also erased the codes I demanded. However, it is worthy of note that I have not used this Answer code reader with exotic sports vehicles or on any other exotic vehicles for that matter. If you have an exotic sports car like the LFA or an exotic vehicle like the Chiron, you should check with Answer directly before making any sort of commitment. Despite its bright little display and super sturdy engineering, there are some challenges the Answer AD410 has that you should know. First, it is a basic code reader that also erases set codes and does just a little more. If you need your transmission or ABS scanned, this is not the scanner to go to. Second, despite the updates advertised, the code reader practically has no updates from Answer. If you're looking forward to it, you'll be disappointed. Finally, the 2.4-inch display may be a challenge for you, especially if you use glasses or are an elderly person. Should you buy the Answer AD410? Yes, you should, provided you've taken a good look at the cons and what the scanner offers, and importantly, can live with it. Personally, as I dig deeper into the world of DIY repairs, I'll be needing a more sophisticated scanner. At this point, I'm not sure if that scanner would come from the stables of Answer, as I have eyes on other manufacturers at the moment. However, the Answer AD410 will remain my trusted glove box companion for the road to the very end. If you enjoyed this review or it helped you make an informed decision, consider subscribing to the channel for more reviews like it, liking this review, and leaving a comment. Catch you on the next one.